What's up, everybody? Underestimated here. Today we're back with a cash game grind session video. Should be about 30, 40 minutes of just straight NL 100, maybe a couple NL 50 cash game tables, 8 to 9 handed. So let's get right into it. Hope you enjoy the video. Make sure you leave a like and comment down below and hit that subscribe button. What's up, everybody? Underestimated here, and we are jumping right into it with 7 tables currently loaded up for NL 100. It is Saturday night, and we have ourselves a bit of a grind section going on here. Few hands in, we're probably, I think we're down about half a buy-in to tournament buy-ins. So it's an okay start to the night. Just kind of getting rolling now. Jack 9 folding, 4-3 off folding. I was trying to get live tonight, but I still haven't managed to figure out how to do that through YouTube and have the delay on. So we will just have to stick with a classic video session and loop that into pocket sevens here in the small blind. Just gonna call with the button caller. This guy does bet big, but excuse me. I can't be much plus or minus EV there to fold to a 4x open, blind versus blind. J5 suited. Bigger cards, I would be calling. Queen nine. Okay, here we make trips. We're nine betting. Queen nine, the flop checks around. We're going to value bet the queen on the turn. He did check back flop after I checked to him. He's a pretty aggressive player. I think I'm just going to check, let him bluff let him bluff the flush. She does not do. You don't want to be calling very often out of the small blind, but against under the gun opens, it is okay to call every once in a while. I think Jack 10 suited is a pretty good candidate for that. Pocket Kings, nice little hand over here. 8 tables loaded up now. I hope you guys can see the tables okay. All right, we take it down with the ace jack. Three-handed, it's just not, can't really bet much in that specific situation. So the 7 of clubs rolls off. Sort of an interesting spot here, and if we just want to donk lead into them, I think we'll check. So I don't think they're going to bet much unless they have a strong club in their range. I think we want to bet here because I think a king or an ace of clubs would have continued barreling that turn unless they had specifically uh, like king 10 of clubs or ace 10 of clubs, like ace of clubs with 10, 9 or something with showdown value. Uh, Pair like ace king with the ace of clubs or with the king of clubs kind of thing. It's going to bet that turn a lot, I would imagine. And the blind limped. We'll just let that go. Jack Knight suited can fold to this guy. This guy's just dead money. Just don't wait till it comes to you. And we are obviously in a good spot to collect that. Pocket sevens, definitely going to raise up that limp. Okay, pretty standard range bet. Queen seven deuce. Here are the sevens. We're gonna bet, of course. I don't think he has a lot of nines that he limp calls, so I think we can, of course. I think here we can just shove it in, to be honest. I think it's an okay spot to do it for value. I think he has a lot of overcards. I think he has a lot of flush draws. He might even have like ace four, ace five, pocket sixes. A lot of hands we're ahead of. Good stack size. I think when he limps free, um, if he did have a strong hand, given stack sizes, he wouldn't be limp trapping with it. It would have been limp, limp raise shove or limp raise and then he three this kind of thing. Seven suited calling. It's it's not the best turn or not the best flop for us here. I think it's really, really small. Um, Unfortunately, I think we just don't have anything. So we'll let that go. Jeez, this guy's playing awful tight. I'm just going to call the nines against him. I don't like three betting there because he is playing literally 6% of hands over the last 30 hands on this table. Um, so I don't really think three betting does us anything good. Just too tight. Okay. Um, Definitely gonna be betting here some of the times. So ace jack, ace queen, ace king are gonna three bet a lot. So I think we can continue belling our ace ten for value. Ace jack, ace queen, ace king. They all three bet, excuse me, a lot for value. Um, it's an interesting play here. I don't even know what to make of that. We're basically saying we have an ace, then we get mid raised. My assumption would be he's just trying to take the initiative so we can blast the river with like ace five or ace deuce or like sevens or pocket five, pocket two, pocket sevens. I think it's played. We just have to fold. It's kind of an interesting spot there. I don't think he's going to be bluffing there very often. That's for sure. We'll three bet the jacks for value. Okay, we call here against gun under the gun open. We hit our king, and against this player, we're gonna three bet a little bit bigger because he is blasting so large. Turn is a terrible card for us when he barrels again against the under the gun opener. What's going on here? Okay, I think we're gonna fold here. Ray is playing very aggressively. We do have pocket jacks. I think it's okay to call against him. I think we just probably stack off with the jacks against this player. Just call. Kind of what we thought was coming down the pipe. So we've got to fade an ace or a queen. Great shape, great call. Nice answer. Sometimes you can just get the vibe, people are just full of BS. Obviously, in that spot, you don't want to just shove if you think your jacks are good because it's just going to fold hands like that most of the time. Like ace jack suited, ace queen, if you just kind of get frisky with something. So we want to call there. We also want to protect our four bet calling range, calling hands like jacks and aces and that kind of thing every once in a while. Ace seven suited, we'll pop that up. Ace 10 off, excuse me, worth a raise. This guy's playing a lot of hands, so I think it's okay to call on the turn. We'll probably just end up check folding river. Here's just a check fold. Take it down. Juice is there. We will three bet sometimes. Sometimes we'll just call. Uh, uh, Cut off this button. I'm okay with three fives here every once in a while. Again, all these types of like low pairs are just sort of, sometimes you call, sometimes you three bet, sometimes you fold. Just mix it all in there. Okay, we got a raise from the cutoff and a call on the button. King nine deuce comes out. Heads up to spot. Like should be betting like every hand. The fact that it goes check check probably gives us the best hand. I think I'm gonna check here though again. I think we need some value out of a nine or like tens or jacks if we check here. Whether they bet now or they call a bet on the river. Um, and yeah, just try to keep that in. Looks like they both gave up. Raise and take it down with the ace five. This was suited raise, 9-5 off. Fold. Pocket tens on the cutoff versus the hijack. We are three betting. Defend. Ace four suited here might. Not sure if this is a four bet, but I'll call for now. Definitely could be a four bet. Unless you're just going to flop trip fours and get led into. Of course, calling here with the sevens. Calling here with the fours. Here we're going to check shove. I think it's a pretty scary board to get to the river with. I think when he barreled that big, it's possible. Um, he gets a flush draw, or then he's just thing. But when he goes that big twice, it's just he probably has like his queens, aces, and he sucked out hard. Yeah, we just fade the river queen, and we're good to us to run it once. Let's take it down. So he checks to me twice. I think I'll bet here. I think I haven't thrown. Used to betting 8.5. I've decreased my three bets slightly. Several spots. Blue Thunder. We'll call the ace jack. I think I think With a mandatory call against this player with how many hands are in his range? At the dog right now. Ten's not great. It's a lot of 10x hands in his range. King 10, Jack 10, Queen 10, Ace 10, 9. Don't really beat a whole lot of combos anymore. What do we still beat? Not enough to call. That's for sure. Okay, 7, 8. Um, checked around. I don't know why I checked that turn. That was a mistake. I think I'm just gonna have to call here. Yeah. Okay, very deep. Definitely gonna call the deuces here. Well, we're gonna stab. Go big. Take it down. Nice. Uh, that's your first three bet within 70 hands. So probably lay that down. The Jack 4 go on 7 4 go. It's another situation. I need to start studying more. Is deep stack play for sure. Um, I have a little bit of knowledge on it, but not enough to make it. Just check here. Turn card for us to barrel on. Here we'll just check. And he leads into us. Not really sure what to make of that. It's really not a good card for him to be leading on. Do I have anything to do with it again? Okay, so here in the aces hit, it's just got check, 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 check. We're just gonna be here with the king, queen, trying to get some value. Here we check it down on table, whatever the hell this table is. He will bet sometimes, and with his hand, we will bet it. Okay, we make our flush. We're gonna go big, like we're bluffing, and with like the ace of hearts. He checks, so we value bet. He does let it go on the turn, unfortunately. Deuces, we take it way down. Folding the 7-4 off. See, it's suited, blinds, three better, call it, whatever. So he checks back there. I think a longer time he just has overcards, so we're gonna bet turn and barrel river. The value. Sometimes with our ace, sometimes we'll just check and try to get the showdown. Okay, big blind does three bet here. Okay. I would just call the tens. Decent flop for us, especially when he bets small there. It's a pretty wet board to be betting small. That um, generally means he's scared. The ace jack on. We are pretty deep. I'll just call it. And then when he barrels big on the turn, quite a bit more suspicious. So I think we'll just let it go. And this is a range he should always be checking to me. With ace of spades, we can go ahead and bet calls. He's gonna be calling quite a wide range here. Lots of aces are gonna be calling. So I think we can check here because I think our hand is good a lot. And I think I'm not that worried about too much. That's something we're worried about. Queen and the King's what we really didn't want to see. Possible, of course, he has like ace 7 or ace 10 or something along those lines. Queen is really going to hit his like check call range there a lot, I think. He does bet it. You're going to let it go. Definitely calling here with the flush draw and the pair of sevens. Clubs miss, hearts miss. He checks back. Fives, take it down. Hands like eights, nines, tens, and jacks should be betting for value there. Fives are a good check, in my opinion. And the sixes again, deep stacked, out of position. We'll just call. Pocket nines. Bet here with on the button. Jack could probably squeeze there, actually. Here I am. Pick up call. It's my turn. Sorry, folks. He cold calls my 3 bet. That's interesting. I'm just gonna go really small, like 10% here. I think we do have the best hand a lot, but when he cold calls there, it's like jacks and queens a lot. Sometimes tens, sometimes like ace queen. Small bet does take it down though. When you're three-handed, it's just sort of awkward for everybody. So you can get in there as the aggressor, then it usually ends up working out pretty well for you. Ace 10 off, we're gonna raise. Six deuce fold, king four full. One kind off will defend. It's wild how much you have to play defensive. You really need to be in your blind. Every time I think I'm playing loose enough, I'm not. Consistently not. I'll just let that go now. Okay, so flop checks around. Now we're on the turn. He checks again. I think we could, but I think a lot of the time he just gonna have one permanents. King queen suited here. Good, it's still on there. I don't remember if I had started typing or not. Okay, sixes, three-handed. We'll go to the flop. Threes, we'll call in the big blind because nobody threw it's enough. Okay, we flop second pair with an overcard. Overcard. Second pair. Okay, so he checks to me. It's board that my calling range is the smash, so we have here. King, not a very good card for us. Or what did I miss here? Did I open the sixes? Let's start paying a little more attention here. Not a great board to continuation bet, so we're just going to check our flush draw. Go ahead and get there. Ace 9 is a raise, fold, and a jack. Okay, now we're going to bet. We'll bet big. I think it's going to be harder for him to be on a flush draw. Not flop. I think it's probably going to assume that I'm always going to be betting my flush draw there, so barrel again. Uh, some equity on here for the team. Definitely considering it, whether he has a queen. The ace might have killed the action, potentially. Okay, we get 3-bet from this play again. We're going to call with the jacks. Good flop for us. Um, he should be playing cautiously there, this type of board, because I have every single set in my range. Interesting. Nope. Probably not supposed to fold jacks here, but I do just sort of feel like he has it. Wrong bet sizing. That should be 8. Man, that's hard to. So spaz is the only note I got on a nice shove. Uh, does he do this with tens? Like ace king, ace queen? Like this is a big shove. I don't know. The more I think about it, the more I just want to call. So I'm probably gonna end up calling here. Uh, that's probably a bad fold. Probably a bad fold. Hard to say. You shouldn't really be bluffing into me on that board because fours and nines and threes are on. Don't really know what bluffs you would have there that I beat. Maybe ace king diamonds, something like that. Probably too nitty. That should probably be a call. Like he's basically saying I have aces or I have kings, right? Save that one. If I've suited, defending, flop. Just call and try to think. Not. I would say we probably have the seven. Queen is a raise. Man, I don't know if that's a call. What did he just collect? I don't know. Probably just had it. I think maybe that was good full. Back, Ace deuce folding, folding. Check. Fold. Hmm. We'll defend the 9-7 suited. The nines we will raise. King Jack we will raise. Now we defended here. It's pretty good donk out. We like donk bets. Okay, double check to us. We pick up the jack. We're gonna value. Pick up the nines. We're of course gonna call for value. I think we're ahead of a bunch of his hands. He's very aggressive, this guy too, which is hard to play against. I'm just gonna call because he's always better. Should hopefully shut him down a bit. Use this table. Heads up on GG Poker. Pretty impossible to turn a profit on because the rake is just so damn high. You have to really have a big edge against somebody. And heads up, I certainly do not. Yeah, this guy's just a fishy player. Uh, so we're just gonna barrel. More equity, we're gonna bet again. Comes over the top, right? Interesting. Can't fold, there's just too much in the pot, so just call. As per usual. Unfortunately. Check. Jack suited. Pop that up. Okay. Nice little pretty hand here in the big blind. We get a raise from the button. Just do suited, small blind, big blind raise. We get C bet spot here. King takes three. Called. And got three bet here. Check back. Hopefully they fire back at us with kings or something. King queen, the 10 deuce. By the 10 deuce. It's interesting. Ah, knew that's gonna happen. Sorry, folks. Just readjust here for a second. Where are we at? New scene. Ah, full. I gotta rework my hotkeys. Bamboozle. So we call 10 deuce. Fold this time. Great. Pocket nines on the button. Well, three bets. Is it suited? It's just on the cusp of raising or folding. Here's shove for us. It's probably one of the most annoying things that's out there right now. You just know, like, we're flipping or we're flush. It's a pretty easy way to go. Small. Here, I'm just gonna bet really small. Piece on the river. Not great for us. Kings, cut off, raise. King, queen, defend. Full. Kings, nice. That's it. Check here with the king, queen. Probably just be check raising. Here with the king of diamonds with that. And we'll three bet here. That's terrible. That's like impossible to get value. Oh, God. There's some root. What the? Oh man, terrible cards all around. We are gonna call the kings. Okay, make the wheel on the river. Ace king. Chop it up. Value of the wheel. At a position with the fours. We'll just let it go. Fortunate run out for us there. Continue betting the ace 10. Very good. Very good river for us. Okay, take a minute. Take a minute. Take a minute. We would call the shove because his hand was kind of screaming like either king 10 or flush draw, so or king 10 or something like that. Um, yeah, I think we just bet there. I think the small like that small blind calling range is a lot of just like it's never anything super great. A lot of the times it's just like you're set mining, like a lot of the time when you see people make that call out of the small blind against a late position open. It's like with the small pocket pair, they don't want to three bet and play a big pot with. Um, Sometimes like a hand. You'll see like a suited ace or like a jack 10 suited every once in a while as well. Okay, probably have the best hand here a lot. Queen 10 will defend. Very good turn card for us. Okay. I think betting here doesn't do much for us, so we will go ahead and take it fun to us. Um, and we just cold format here against this guy because he's super aggro. Can't really figure out any hands that we really beat. Snap it off. Beautiful. Just can't use that. No diamonds. I'd say pretty confident we're gonna win. Just try to make them say Levy. That doesn't matter what we do. If we don't four bet, he doesn't get it in. If we call off him, let's make sure. Yeah, expect this guy. Because say we called, but no, if we called and he shot, he folds, we call it the same outcome. We, I don't see any way that we can get the flop there. That it matters because it's this definitely hard to fuck up running aces into ace king though, right? Folding the jack six. Is that the sixes? What are we at here? 40 minutes. Okay, guys. Well, I think we're gonna wrap up this session that we're recording now. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and a comment down below. We're gonna try to get some of these study videos going soon. There'll be another update. Actually, you probably would have already seen the update for week 3. Um, so things have been going good, and Here. Yeah, so anyways, leave a like and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button, guys. We'll see you at the next video.